Hey guys, we're heading into week 4, and I'm giving you a little update on who won the Eliminator, who lost the Eliminator. I'm going to give you a little bit of my power rankings also heading into week 4, where I think teams are, who's at the top of the heap, and who has some work to do. Last week was an interesting week where some teams scored a lot of points, and then some teams scored them not any points at all, and there really was no in between. We are going to quickly look at the standings, then we'll look ahead to next week, and then I'll bring you ahead with the power rankings in my personal opinion. So last week, quick rundown of the scoreboard. I lost to Tim and only scored 114 points. Joe Vasile got his first win of the year against Saul Doan, who only scored 112 points. And Zach lost to Jason. Jason put up 256. He was our Eliminator winner. So he has immunity for this week. And Zach had 113 points. So 3 people in a row with less than 115 points. And the lowest of those, 112.3, is Saul Doan. He is the first to fall victim to the Eliminator this year and cannot win that championship. Adam Balk had a great week, 229, beating Paul, who had 180 points. Unfortunately, Paul would beat pretty much anybody else in the league except for the person he played. Rob wins by 10 points to get his first win of the year against Dozer. And Gino gets her first win of the year, 186 to 179 in a closely fought battle where she kind of got lucky that apparently Julio Jones did not show up on Monday Night Football, but 186 points either way is a good week, no matter if you got lucky on your win or not. So quickly to the standings. In the Sisley division, Dozer, Joe, and Saul all are 1 and 2. So that division right now is not off to a good start. Dozer's probably the favorite in that division just because of the amount or the total points that the other 2 teams have scored. In my division, the 3 highest finishers last year, Tim is the really only one doing well. He's 3-0 and ahead of me and Rob. Jenkins jump shot. That's Paul Barnett. He's 2-1, 1 game up on Zach and Gina. Zach looked to be strong, but then, well, his whole entire running back core got hurt. And then there is Jason at 3-0, 1 game ahead of Balky, and then 1 game ahead of Mr. Rosencrantz, who is in last at 1 and 2. Quickly, I'm just going to run through who I think the best teams in the league is, and also who the worst team in the league is. Looking at the point totals and everything, the worst team in the league is probably Saul Doan, obviously, after last week. He had a tough week, and Joe Vasile. Those 2 are really, really struggling to score points. They're not finding their stride. But honestly, not far behind them is my brother because he lost his 2 running backs. If not, he might be one of the top 3-4 teams. But since he lost his 2 running backs, he has really struggled, obviously. Then me and Rob are kind of right there, not doing well either. So I would say we're near the bottom of the heap. Then you get to the teams that are finally actually putting up some points. Mr. Rosencrantz is putting up some points. Like I said, he got unlucky last week that Julio Jones only had 1 reception. I can't remember the last time that happened. And he also finds himself in probably the toughest division in all of the league as well. Gina's having a pretty decent year, putting up points. Maybe been unlucky with the first 2 games of the season, but did get lucky this past week to get her first win, so I'll put her there on the power rankings. And then we go to the top 3, and then Dozer has had a pretty good start as well. And then we go to the top 3. You have Tim, Balky, and Jason, and that's actually the order that I put them in. Even though Balky's 2-1 and Tim is 3-0, Balky's team has the most depth out of any team in the league, by far. His wide receiving depth and running back depth is spectacular. I don't see anybody that has as many options every week. Last week, he didn't start LeGarrette Blount and still put up over 200 points, and LeGarrette Blount had 40 points. So when he's doing that, something's going right, and I believe Balky's team might be the best team overall, and he's only 5 points behind Jason for the whole entire season, who has 608. But right now, since Jason is 3-0 and also has a really high point total, I'm putting him at number 1, Balky at number 2, and Tim is, in my opinion, the 3rd best team in the league. Coming up this week, already the Thursday night games have come and gone. My brother had a great start, obviously, to the week. With AJ Green, so he has a quick up on Mr. Rosencrantz. We'll see what happens there. Rob is up 3-0 because of the game that's going on in London right now against Dozer, but Dozer looks to be the better team there. And a good matchup between, or not Dozer, sorry, Saul, between Saul and Rob it looks like Saul actually might be the better team there. A matchup between Tim and Dozer could be a really good matchup this week. Tim right now does have 12.5 points. And then Balky, already off to a good start, has 49 points. But actually, against Mrs. Dozer, that's Gina, I think Balky's probably going to win that because, like I said, I think he's the best, deepest team in the league. Jason's trying to stay undefeated as well. He's actually not off to the greatest start. He does have 48 points from 3 players, but something tells me he's going to take care of Paul this week because just the projections are so vastly different. It's not even like they're close. And then in my game, I get to play Joe Vasile for 2 teams that haven't scored very much. I sure hope I win that because I would like to get to 500. So good luck this week again. Saul eliminated, and Jason has immunity. I don't think he's going to need it because his team's actually pretty good. So we'll see who gets eliminated this week, and good luck, guys.